Hey everyone, and welcome in or welcome back. It's a Monkey Mar. Before we get into today's video, please make sure you click that subscribe button, the like, and the bell for notifications. So, I asked you guys a couple days ago if you wanted me to touch on the Maya Millete case, and 94% said yes, and 6% said no. So I guess that 6% will not be watching. My gut tells me that the husband is a very shady boy. Alright guys, let's get into it. It is truly amazing how many women go missing and murdered, and I'm honestly not even understanding it anymore. And we have another mom of 3 missing from Chula Vista. The search continues for a Chula Vista wife and mother of 3 who's now been missing for a week. She's been missing longer. She went missing January 8th, so it is exactly 1 month today, if I get the video out and done today. Or friends and family of 39-year-old Maya Millete are holding out hope that she will make it home safely. More than 150 people have been part of search parties this week scouring for any signs of Millete, who also goes by May, after she was reported missing January 8th, 2021. Chula Vista Police confirmed Saturday that they are still actively searching for Millete and working her missing persons case. This has been agonizing, Millete's sister, Maricris Dralilet, said Friday. It's been a nightmare. I know, I'm sure that I mispronounced that name. Much of the activity this week has taken place in the area of Mount San Miguel Park near Millete's home. At the time of her disappearance, her car was still in the driveway and her phone was reported as being off. It's always like the same scenario. They left their phone, they left their keys, they left their car. Is it possible she may have gone hiking in the canyon behind her family's home, but Millete's daughter's birthday was last Saturday, an event her family says she wouldn't have missed. I'm sure she would not have. We haven't really had any specific clues yet, May's sister said. There's no leads yet on what happened or where she's at. Millete's husband, Larry Millete, has been home with the family's children and asked for privacy. He did not participate in search parties Wednesday or Friday and was not in attendance at the vigil on Thursday. May's sister told Fox 5 on Tuesday that he and Maya have been together since they were 18 and married for 22 years, but also that there's been some marital issues. Chula Vista Police say Larry Millete is fully cooperating with the ongoing investigation into his wife's disappearance. Maya Millete is described as being 5'2", 105 pounds, brown hair, brown eyes, freckles, and a wrist tattoo. Anyone who has seen her or who has information on her whereabouts is urged to contact the Chula Vista Police Department. I'll drop that number below. And you can also use the Help Find May Facebook page to communicate with volunteers and the family. I will also drop the Facebook page down below in the description. So this article was one of the first articles that was out. Went out about 3 weeks ago, but I'm covering all of the information out so far on her case. So we're going to go, and I think I've got 2 more articles to get through. Then we get into California missing mother's family says husband was not acting normal before his wife vanished. So Maya Millete was last seen at her California home on January 7th, 2021. So now it's a day earlier than the previous article that I read. The brother-in-law of a California mother of 3 who has been missing for a month told Fox News on Sunday that she and her husband had been having marriage problems that were becoming hard to ignore. Maya Millete went missing from her Chula Vista home on January 7, 2021. The city is about 10 miles south of San Diego. Her brother-in-law, Richard, said Maya and her husband, Larry Millete, had been having marital issues for at least a year. It was kind of hard to ignore, but I mean, it's just like any other relationship. They get to arguing. Sometimes they are happy, sometimes they are not. But the thing that really stood out for me was that our last family trip to Glamis Sand Dunes, it wasn't really Larry. He wasn't acting like he would normally. At first he said the family assumed the couple who have 3 children would work out their problems. It was just like, oh, they are adults, they'll work it out. But it's kind of like, okay, maybe we should have stepped in a little sooner, he said. Fox News has reached out to Larry Millete with a request for a comment but received no response. Guilty, guilty. That's a guilty, guilty move. Now, do I think Larry did anything to his wife? Not at all. I am just going through what they are telling the public now. In the days after his wife's disappearance, he told San Diego's Fox 5 he initially thought she went away to get some alone time, but in recent weeks he has retained a lawyer and stopped cooperating with police, according to the station. Another red flag, in my opinion. Drule Droeli. You know what? I'm going to go find out how to pronounce this word. I'll be right back. Was taking part in a search team at some of Maya's favorite hiking spots out in the middle of nowhere during the phone interview with Fox News. We are just passing out flyers, talking to the Border Patrol, and we are just trying to do whatever we can for our sister, you know. She'll be doing the same thing for us if we were missing. It's very emotional and it's hard to talk about, but we have to keep our story afloat. I mean, could you imagine if they actually scoured that desert out there between San Diego to where Erica Lloyd went missing in the Palm Desert out into California City? Who knows what they would find? Like, that's almost a scary thing to even think about. Like, why would the husband lawyer up? I am going to have to get nosy and dig into the husband because that's what I like to do. But not this video. This video, I'm just going to touch on what they're telling the public. I may take a ride through the neighborhood, bring you guys with me, but just basically what's going on as of right now. So this is a message that was out. I believe this came out yesterday. Missing California's mother family sends new message to husband. Come and help us find your wife. Maya has 3 children, 4, 9, and 11. The family of missing California mom Maya continued searching for the mother of 3 and holding rallies to raise awareness about her disappearance Saturday, 2 days ago. Maya has not been heard from since January 7th, 2021, when she first went missing from her home in Chula Vista, California. Family and friends are holding rallies at 3 locations in Chula Vista Saturday to drum up support and continue the search. People are reaching out from all over the world who knew her, worked with her in the past, went to college with her. Richard, Maya's brother-in-law, told Fox News Saturday she touched so many people, and it's been shown through the support that we've gotten. It's been a blessing. Maya's husband, Larry, has not shown up at any of the recent rallies. We wish he was out here helping us. Come and help us find your wife. Unfortunately, that's not happened. Notice how I'm leaving that name out because I do not know how to say it. I can't even find how to say it, so I am not even going to try. Larry Millete told Fox News in the days after his wife went missing that he thought she went away to get some alone time. Initially, that's what I thought. Larry told the local news station last month, but as the days go by, it's very unlikely that's it, because she wouldn't be gone this long. I'm still very hopeful with all this media coverage she'll turn up and say, hey, I'm okay. That to me is very bizarre. Like, it's just screaming red flags all around Larry Millete, in my opinion. In recent weeks, though, he has retained a lawyer and stopped cooperating with police. He does have a lawyer and doesn't want to talk to the family. He's keeping away. Larry Millete declined to answer specific questions Saturday, but did say he is hopeful that someone will come up with answers soon. What are your thoughts on this husband? I mean, get divorced, people. Absolutely absurd. Completely ridiculous. All of these women. Susan Morphew still missing. Erica Lloyd still missing. I can't even tell you how many are missing. There's just too many missing. Let's do a little digging on Maya and Larry and see what they have going on. Nothing really. The only thing that I see between the two of them since marriage for financial is a foreclosure at 38333 Magdalena Street in Murrieta, California. And this was back in 2009. And then here it's May and Larry. The auction bid, it looks like it was in foreclosure and it went for $368,955. This is the property where they live now. Larry and May. Paseo Los Gatos, Chula Vista, $630,000 home. So they definitely do well for themselves. And the only other thing I could find on Larry was a traffic for speeding back in 2001. And that's really it on these two. There's really nothing exciting. I'll show you his Facebook page, but first let's go ahead and take a ride by their house, go on a little road trip. I only mapped out 2 places. I was curious to see where they lived prior to moving to Chula Vista, and they were actually about an hour north in I don't know what area that is. Temecula. Let's go have a look at their house, though. And notice, too, they back up. They live right here. So they back up to all of this little mountain range right here. Let's go have a look. Look how congested these houses are. They're like packed in like little ant farms. Alright, so it's the second house from the corner. There's the corner. And this is the house right here. Nice house. I wouldn't pay almost $700,000 though to be pancaked into my neighbor. Oh, what's this guy? Let's go say hi to the neighbor. Hey neighbor, what are you doing? Typical California neighborhood in the suburbs. It's nice. Let's go look at the backyard. And it's right here. Okay. Well, that's where she went missing from. It's a beautiful house. Let's have a look at that mountain range. I mean, it's definitely close. I mean, she lives right here. And he claims that he thought his wife went out here for a hike and she never came home. I want to hear your thoughts on what you think of this husband, Larry Millete. It's starting to sound like another Suzanne Morphew without the bike. And we do know that he has lawyered up. He's not helping to look for his wife. And it's kind of like, it's kind of sounding a little bit like a couple of other of these men whose wives went missing between 2019 and 2021. It's actually out of control. Let's look at his Facebook, even though it looks to me like he shut it down. Well, this is his Facebook page. I wish I had more to show you, but it looks like he shut it down. Alright, so I am going to keep looking, and I will stay on top of any new details that come out on this case. I actually found her maiden name to be interesting, Ataba Lanza, and I wanted to see the background, and it seems like there's a lot of Hawaiians named Tabalanza. She's got some history tied to Hawaii, and it looks like it might originate in the Philippines, but do not take me on that 100%. Guys, make sure you drop them opinions, the comments. I want to know what you're thinking about this case and missing Maya Millete. Obviously, she needs to be found and brought home, and we need to figure out where she is. And with that, guys, it is going to be a wrap. I want to thank you all for coming in. Thank you for watching. Please like or dislike, whichever you prefer, and subscribe. Everyone have a good day or a good night wherever you are in the world, and stay vigilant. I am out.